rise. So it's very similar to the mid rise. It just sits a little bit higher on your hips. So for someone like me, I'm 5'2" and I am curvy. I like my things to be a little bit more high rise. So my underwear sits up here. And all my jeans and all of my leggings are high rise as well. So it just kind of goes with my outfit. And what I love about the foundational thong from JIV Athletics that's high rise, it's actually a really beautiful cut. And it's got the same insert where it's very thin, still made out of spandex. It's gorgeous. And I just feel really cozy in it. I wear the high rise a lot with my denim, just in case if I want to have a tighter fit and go throughout the day and I just feel a little bit more snug and secure. And again, it's very breathable, very wickable. You don't have to worry about anything showing that you don't want to have showing. And you can go from running around and in yoga pants, doing whatever you need to, then switching to jeans, and you know that you are secure. A lot of the reason why I love working with JIV and wearing their products is because sometimes like I'll be doing yoga at home and I feel super comfortable, but then I'm off like running around and doing other things. And I noticed that it's like 3 in the afternoon and my little yoga outfit that was comfortable and cute at home, now I'm in public and I'm with my nephews. I'm in a playground and I have a Cameltoe and I'm like, ugh, and it makes me just uncomfortable. And now having an option, sorry, I was reading comments, and now having an option where I don't have to feel uncomfortable and I just feel prepared all the time just makes me feel more pulled together. And with the world the way it is, the more pulled together we can all be, I feel like is the goal, right? So we can function more easily. Sahida, your question was, is it sweat wicking? Very sweat wicking, 100%. I've been doing yoga in them for, my gosh, like 3 years. They're incredible. You never feel like there's any moisture. I'll wear these, obviously my yoga pants on top, and you don't feel like there's this. First of all, is not uncomfortable. It does not feel like you're wearing a panty liner. It does not feel like there's something covering your frontal rise at all. It's so comfortable. You will not notice that this is literally a fraction thicker than the rest of the underwear. You will not. And it just absorbs any kind of anything down there, absorbs any sweat or any other kind of moisture that you might be experiencing. I never feel like after a yoga class at home that I have to like take my underwear off because it's wet. That's not at all the feeling you'll get. You'll just feel really supported, and they move with your body and they don't roll, which is really awesome. Underneath your leggings, they just never roll up, they don't bunch up, so you don't have this weird line, and you don't have to be like, let me just like adjust this in public, in private. You can really focus on your practice and whatever that you're doing in movement. I do a lot of indoor dancing. I love to dance. So even if I have 3 minutes, I'll put on one of my favorite songs and I'll just be like, wah, wah, wah. Because that 3 minutes of movement, you get quite a workout if you're continuously moving and dancing for 3 minutes. And also, yeah, they don't ride up and they don't sweat. They're great. So I'm a big fan. Mandy, well, back in stock. Okay. When will they be back in stock? I will ask. I think it's soon, very, very soon, in small and medium. I wear both small and medium though too in the thongs. So it just kind of depends on what mood I'm in and where I am in my cycle to make sure that I feel comfortable enough to wear a medium or a small. And again, in the bras, I wear a medium and I'm a 32D. Sometimes I can wear a small because the band feels right, but sometimes I need a little bit more cup space, again, due to like my moon cycle. Okay, do you guys have any more questions? All right. So again, back to just making conscious efforts to have movement in our lives. I can't hone in on this concept enough, maybe because I learned it really late in life, to really prioritize my health, my wellness, and me being comfortable. And being selfish in that way, even if it's for 15 to 30 minutes a day, really changed my perspective of how much I can give. For a long time, I would function from a place of just giving, 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 and then be completely depleted at the end of the day, let alone the end of 6 months. And then my temper obviously is shorter. My ability to withstand stress is shorter. I would get sick. Um, and it wasn't until my 30s that I realized, oh my gosh, you know what I really need to do is make sure that I'm taking care of me. And the more that I take care of myself, especially if you have younger people around you or children, they see that taking care of yourself is a priority and that you should love on yourself. And we can tell our kids all day long, right? Like, you should do this, you should do that, but it's what we showcase that they actually model. So, especially as a woman, I think it's important that we show our children that we nourish ourselves, we take care of ourselves, we take the time, if it's 15 to 20 minutes a day, to, or an hour if you're lucky, to really engage in self-love and move our bodies and be grateful. And especially for, again, kids, and I don't have children of my own yet, but I have a lot of nieces and nephews, and for them to see that I choose to be grateful for my body and take the time and pause in a really busy day to really appreciate that I'm here in this present moment, they emulate that, and that's such a beautiful thing to instill into the world and into yourself. So I really hope that some of the tips and tricks that I've shared today are helping you. Whether you're like my mom and you're just going to be doing leaning plank push-ups on the counter while you're waiting for your coffee to boil, or if you can just schedule 15 minutes every day in your calendar, that's a mandatory workout, and you go, I don't care if you hide in the bathroom, lay on the bath mat and do just crunches or do a stretch by yourself. You can literally just close the door, mommy's in the bathroom, or I'll be right back, and just stretch from side to side. Use the space that you have, even if you just take inhales and roll your shoulders up and roll them back down your back and take those couple of deep inhales, 5 minutes in the bathroom. I think that's a workout. And again, that's why JIV is so cool, because I've been wearing this bra. I can wear it for hours. I've been wearing it for 3 hours this morning. I can wear it the rest of the day, and I don't feel like I'm in something that's constricting. Same with the thongs. I feel like I'm prepared, whether I'm doing yoga at home, whether I run out to the store, or whether I'm just going to throw on some jeans and not have to worry about my Cameltoe showing. If I don't want it to show, if you want that to show, no problem, no judgment. Are all Brandon, Wyatt, are all sizes still available? I think there's certain sizes that are available and certain ones that are sold out, but they are getting a restock really soon. So just keep an eye out for that. Okay, if you have any other questions, let me know really quick while I have this up. All right, I'm gonna open it up to you guys really quickly. If you have any questions about how to incorporate just movement into your daily life, anything that you've been struggling with personally, and how to stay motivated to keep moving. One of the reasons I try to stay motivated, and one of the easiest ways I can stay motivated is like I get like a mid-afternoon slump. I think we all do, right? And around 2 to 3, it's just really hard for me to just keep going. What I've noticed, instead of having another matcha or another caffeine drink, I'll have a glass of water and I'll take a couple of deep inhales. And if I can, I will walk around the block. And just that simple activity of walking around the block really kind of resets my circadian rhythm. And I feel like, I'm like, oh, okay, I got this. I got like 4 more hours in me. I'm going to slaughter your name again. Shahidat. Sorry. Do you journal or use a planner? And if so, what brand? I just use my phone, honestly. I journal all day long in a personal journal, which is Moleskine, just really simple. But for when it comes to my workouts and incorporating fitness and those little quick alerts, I just use my phone because I'm on it all the time anyway. Okay, so and then right before I head off, I just wanted to share another little trick, and it's for people that have dogs. And if you do have a dog or you have any kind of pet that requires walking, I think it's really funny. So next time you see your little creature in the corner somewhere, we really specialize like our days around like, oh my gosh, who's walking the dog, right? And you realize these little dogs go out like 3 times a day, and they get to go out in nature and they get to sniff stuff, and we give an excuse like, well, they have to go potty outside. And I always find it to be such an interesting parallel that we don't schedule ourselves 3 walks a day outside to sniff the flowers and to relax. So that's my little trick that I use with my cute little dog as well. If I see her in the corner and I'm like, oh, like she's gone out 3 times today. How many times have I gone out? Like I want to go out and sniff the flowers, even if it's around the block for like literally 6 minutes. That way, at the end of the day, I realize that I've walked myself 3 times, I've had a couple of glasses of water, and over time, life is accumulative. We want to make sure that we're making 1% change and 1% effort every day, because in 100 days, that's 100% change. And I feel like we get stuck in these mindsets of like, I have to do all of it at once. And I have to do 100%. I have to do 1 hour workout. I'm like, no, you don't. You can just do a 10-minute one 4 days a week, and that adds up too. And be kinder to yourself and prioritize your well-being first. And be comfortable doing it. So wear some really comfy JIV bras and incredibly comfortable athletic thongs, and feel supported and feel like you got this, because you do got it. And they're incredible brands that want to make your life easier, and JIV is one of them. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you have an incredible Tuesday, and I will hopefully see you guys in a week or 2 back here talking about something else that we can incorporate into our lives to make it easier and better for you guys. Aw, thank you, Andila. Thanks. Go get them, guys. Go get them.